A Visit to Hades. And there it was, the gates of heaven, right in front of me. The home of the benevolent was resting on clouds. But not more than one step away from the gates did I fall through the soft foam and into a dusty, musky room. I was surrounded by Gothic stone statues, piles of bones, and severed body parts in jars, along with the cobwebs in between them all. I hid behind one of the statues upon hearing the fluttering of wings. Jesus, I hope one of those stoned gargoyle statues didn't come to life.
Come on, where is it? Hurry up, Pain, before the boss grills us too.
Shh, panic, just help me look. I looked out a bit to see two imps wrestling with the junk in this room, frantically searching for something when one of them exclaimed,
Finally, a whole realm, but only one mop? How is that even a thing?
I stealthily followed them on their way out, and it led me to a massive grand room, like the inside of a church, but an unholy one. I hid behind one of the pillars and watched as the imps flew to the other side of the room, where there were two other figures. One of them had a deep sea blue robe on, with bright blue flames for hair. The other looked demonic, like a bigger version of the imps, but was also wearing butler attire. As the imps started to mop up the ground near them, the one in blue spoke. God damn it, Satan. You better be less careless when making my dinner. That drink was disgusting, and not the good kind of disgusting that I normally prefer. I said I wanted bears in my drink, not beers. Sorry, sir. There's no distinction in the pronunciation between the two, so I was mistaken. Well, do the same mistake and you won't miss the ride. Taken to the dungeon of eternal punishment, the one in blue said jokingly, butting his elbows to theirs. Hey, get it? A bit of wordplay. Wasn't that a good one? Satan sighed. I'm only here to serve, not to play your little games. Aw, lighten up. Live a little. You know, people say I'm a downer. Wait till they get a load of you. You know what they'll say? They'll say, wait, that's what Satan is like? Well, what the hell? Said the blue one, but this time really expecting a laugh. But there was silence from Satan. Ugh, all right, boys, said the one in blue, looking at the imps. Do some laughter for me, since Satan is leaving me out to dry. To which the imps proceeded to laugh hysterically. All righto, Satanino. You can go prepare dinner while I watch some human suffering. Just remember, I want that food to be as dead as your sense of humor. I held my breath. I was just a few steps away from Satan as he was leaving the room. After some moments, the others were distracted, and now was the best time to leave. But with my first step out of hiding, I stepped on an old bone and cracked it. It caused the man in blue to pause his laughter midway. Well, 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 what do we have here? An adventurous one, aren't you? Come out and come here. There's no use in running. You humans have seen the horror movies. You can't escape the evil, blah blahs. Well, it was true. I'm not gonna bother trying to run from these supernatural things. So I walked up. Hello? What is this place? Oh, so you're new here, huh? Well, this is... And he, along with the imps, proceeded to explain, through musical dance and song, that this was the most grim and most happy place in existence. This was the Underworld. Oh, so that would make you hate... The man in blue interrupted me before I could finish. He stretched out his limbs in a starfish position, and his name was written in flames on the wall behind him. Hades, baby. So new, fella. How'd you end up here? No, wait. He stretched out his arms and had his palms up. Let me guess. Let's see. You're pretty young, aren't you? Car accident? Experimenting with drugs? No, I got it. You were traveling abroad, and you had your organs stolen in your sleep. I don't remember what happened. Yeah, that's the post-life amnesia kicking in. Don't worry, it will all slowly come back to you. With a snap of his fingers, a clipboard with burnt writing appeared in his hand. Let's see. Death by suicide? Jumped in front of a train. Ugh, well that's a boring one. Find some creativity, will ya? Anywho, it does seem to be a popular one nowadays. Time of death, N.A. Time of death is N.A.? He stared at this line with an expressionless face for a few seconds. Then his eyes grew wide and the flames on his head erupted. What? N.A. as in non-applicable? As in not absolutely sure? As in not entirely dead just yet? Oh my Gaia, you're still alive. He let out a long sigh and the flames on his head lessened to their usual amount. I am so incredibly sorry. That's the 3rd time this month. There's been a glitch in our death recognition systems. Zeus, damn it, that Charon. I told him to fix it already. I swear the next time I see him, I'm gonna shove his paddle right up his ass. Suicide? I killed myself? But what? Whoa, pump the brakes, kid. You ain't dead yet. But why? Why would I do that? Well, as a universal observer of human suffering, I can tell you there are endless reasons. But hey, here's the good news. You are still alive. And we're gonna kick your butt back to Earth, right after dinner, because I'm starving. Hades quickly clapped his hands twice, leading the ground to crack open, and up came a round dinner table with Satan in the middle wearing chef's attire, including that tall white hat you see master chefs wear. Satan sprouted out 2 extra arms and proceeded to do some live cooking. Each arm was either chopping, bashing, or mixing. The food would have looked nice if the ingredients didn't all look like they were from some Lovecraftian creatures. I have to ask, why is Satan doing all of this for you? Well, we made a bet, and the loser had to be the winner's servant for 666 years. Hades then dived his face into the eyeball soup. Of course they had something like that in a place like this. How cliché. While I was here with the ruler of the Underworld, you would think I'd have some important questions for Hades. But nope, nothing but trivial stuff. So, hey, why do you eat? Aren't you immortal? Is it just for the taste? Are you kidding me? You think I like the taste of these? When the most grotesque and foul creatures are slain, I have to deal with their dead bodies. Zeus, damn it! If I don't, they would just fill up the realm, and I wouldn't pass the realm cleanliness inspection. Ah, okay then. Hades was staring at me, trying to hide a smile. I'm kidding! Of course it's for the taste, he bursts. Their mushy flesh, chewy bones, that mini explosion when I bite an eyeball. And then, if you don't mind me asking, where does all your bodily waste go? Like, is there even a toilet here? Oh, no. We don't need to go because all that food goes to, it goes... Wait, where does it go? Well, I don't really know, kid. I'll have to ask Zeus next time I see him. There must be a lot of dead people here. How can you fit them all? Ah, now that I can answer. The realm is limitless. There's a never-ending amount of storage space. Every dead person in existence is still here. Here, meet Bob. With a snap of his fingers, a flame appeared, and out came a beefy, hairy man. Bob was the first person to die, Hades said while patting his head. So, Bob, that would make you something like a bazillion years old now, right? To which Bob groaned. Ooh, okay, good boy. You keep trying to learn language, and maybe someday we can talk. And with another snap of his fingers, Bob was gone. Brilliant guy. Love him. What happens if someone dies in here? Like, if their entire body is burnt to ashes or whatever? Then, like a phoenix, you will be reborn and burst out of the ashes. If a body part is sliced off, you will grow it back. If your body is crushed flat, then you will eventually inflate and become whole again. Kind of like that Atomic Kitten song. I was about to ask another question, and then a flood of pain surged into my mind. I was remembering the moments from my time on Earth. All my memories were soaring back and smashing my brain like a ton of bricks. The failures, the rejections, the losses. I don't want to go back. What do you mean, kid? I'm not going back to live. I'd rather stay here. Hey, whoa. You can't do that. It's against the rules. Look, see? Pointing to the plaque. Rules of the Underworld. Number 1. Only the dead may reside here. Number 2. Follow all commands from the ruler of the dead, Hades. With a snap of his fingers, a flame door appeared, and through it was me, lying in an ambulance with paramedics around. Come on, kid, you have to go through. No. Ah, jeez. Most people want another chance to live, and here you are wanting the complete opposite. Those people didn't live the life I did. But think about your family, your friends, your community. I did, and they are part of the reason why I killed myself. All right, kid. Last chance. Go in yourself, or I'll have to drag you in. But you're not able to. I pointed to the plaque. You're the ruler of the dead, and I'm not dead. You have no power over me. If you really want me to go through, you would have thrown me in as soon as you knew I was still alive. Hades' face went cold. Smart kid. All right, you got me. So what now? You know how hard it is to live here while being alive? All the doors here only open to dead people. The food only tastes good to dead people. You can't sleep here because we only have deathbeds. If you get hurt, when you get hurt, you will feel the pain. Well, okay, what if I just die here? What? What do you mean, die here? No. There's no dying here. People from your world die, then they come here. Nobody has ever died in the Underworld. That just doesn't make sense. It's crazy. It would break the system. I looked at Satan chopping up meat with his massive cleaver. Then I looked into Hades' eyes, then back to the chopping. Hades knew what I was thinking, and his face grew grim. Kid, please, don't do it. You don't know what it will do to the Underworld. Hell, I don't even know what will happen, but it can only be bad. Sorry, Hades. I have a life to stop living. I dived into the meat below Satan's cleaver as it went down. Satan shrieked. Hades fell on his knees, and a trembling noise was heard throughout the entire realm.